come at the Politricks watch. This is Sir P. Tell them I give you now. A story come out of the papers. The expert guy, the security forces, the media, have said something that is so groundbreaking. I hope you're sitting down. And time I tell you now. I give you 5-10 seconds just to make sure someone sit down when to get this news. You ready? It turns out that the big robbery them, after the big criminal attacks them, were going on Ironman, including the Berylium attacks them. Enough of them are being organized from people who are behind bars. I'm going to give you a couple seconds just to digest it. You know the shock must be great. Yeah, apparently in 2024, halfway through the year, they've managed to crack someone from prison and run gangs. Organized gangs. Organized murders. The same man they them put behind bars. When them they behind bars, living the good life, building them TikTok career, in the process also still run the gang. Now I don't know about you, but this is shocking news to me. Shocking news to me. I need about 7 days to digest this. Who knew? Who knew? Iron Man, I'm going to put fun and joke aside now. Iron Man's badness, Iron Man gangs, enough of the main player them are run Roman, some of them even get sentenced already. Gang leaders, them still are run the gang. All throughout the Clansman Recordings. What did you hear? See, this is what happens when you have people who just sit down and just one thing going in them ears and they go back out to the next. Them can't digest and break down things and then alright, now we're going to formulate a process how we're going to them just go through ears. We're not wasting the time. Listen to all them Clansman recordings there. That was 100% proof. Forget about word in the streets. 100% proof that the people them who are direct the gang them, a significant portion of them that are prison. And them operate like normal. All along now me I tell you, the foreign done and the prison done I forget looked at. For not seeing no real results. The prison done is the most laughable of them all because this is somebody who is supposedly in custody and within reach and then can't stop him. You heard on the Clansman tape, Black Man and City Post, 1 and 2 in the Clansman gang, the Black Man faction. They were already behind bars. City Post is doing sentence for murder. In any of that recording, did you get any impression? Say City Post, right, can't give out orders and wasn't aware of what going on. He was constantly updated with what going on. So much so, that's man a report to him and then him and then say, alright, make them man know this. So that means a man on the ground and wait for orders from a man in a jail. All of this was very clear with the Clansman recordings, but they learned nothing. Now them a come tell me what is so obvious. Like a groundbreaking news. Your experts and your scholars are always behind. Your academics are way behind. Them only realize now in 2024 say poverty is not the root cause of Jamaica's high murder rate. One of the biggest policies they've pushed for the last 60 years and nobody has been held accountable for that nonsense. They're going to slowly brush it under the carpet and act like that's not what every Jamaican was taught from Wapikil Fuller. Now them are going to say, well, now we know that it's not actually. Be quiet, guy. We don't want to hear what you have to say anymore. Because them used to say, oh, those people are not experts, they're only YouTubers. Well, evidently, the YouTuber guy is ahead of the scholar guy, the expert guy, the police guy, and the journalist guy. It's not just Berylium. Prison man them know what I want before man on the streets. Enough time things go down. And you try find out what go on. And man up on the ground, the very community where the murder take place. And man tell us say, yo, we have to go wait till so and so. Right, make you know what go on. And so in a jail. The man the people are waiting to hear what happened in a jail. This is not news. Why you think me telling you say a 3 act can significantly reduce Iron Man's murder situation? The Firearms Act, Bail Act, Prison Act, or Corrections Act. Notice 2 out of the 3 concern people who in a police custody. Let me say that one more time. Scholar guy, are you listening? Expert guy, are you listening? If them get 3 acts correct, the Firearms Act, the Bail Act, and the Corrections Act, it will significantly reduce Iron Man's murder rate. And notice 2 out of the 3 have to do with the people who are already so-called in the hands of the police. One set get hold on and go prison or get remand, the next set get Lego back same time. But police have them and police know them. At some point, police interact with them. It's a small minority of people responsible for the majority of Iron Man's crime, especially murders. Police come in contact with the majority, 98% of these people. There are very few gunmen out there where are going and kill people where no police know about. Very few. The man them went in jail, just like you hear with Black Man and City Post. Them call the shots from behind jail. And next set a foreign charge badness on them out there. Bird Brain and Janky Nation. The foreign done, the jail done. The jail done is even worse because the jail done is easily accessible. In theory, he's sitting right there in our cell and they can't stop him. The foreign done at least makes sense. They can't say, well, him wait to reach and him have to go through this. They have no excuse. We can't stop a man now and cell. Man that prisoner serve sentence for murder and him bill all him YouTube career and him TikTok career take off better than when him down road. How long now me I telling you so how them set up these prisons make it easier for the gangs them thrive. They don't isolate the various gang leaders and high profile 87s. So when the man then go to prison, they end up build alliances. Because him was a notorious 87 from one of South St. Andrew, but at this our theme ends. But now them drop him for one block. We turbo them there. Black ass and them there. Now all of a sudden him have link at Hanover. Him have link at Manchester. Him have one link with the Moby killy them. From prison. Because them just say, yo, the whole on the slang you say, yeah, man. As if at some point man and man now go start talk. And man now go start. So you gonna start reason about things and start laugh and run joke. And next thing you know, link make. Right here on this platform, I'm telling you one of the biggest things El Salvador do to cripple MS-13 was how they separated the gang leaders them in prison and isolate them from the gang. The gang struggled to operate once the prison done them couldn't communicate and couldn't organize it how them want it. You would have think that the man them with the road. And let not listen to me. You would have think so the man them with the road. I do the real organize it and all that. Evidently not. Because it is when El Salvador build them new fancy prison and start separate the gang leaders them and isolate them from the gang struggled to function effectively. That is why you realize they can shot a man, kill a man, shot a man, kill a man in the road and the gang just carry on. But when you isolate the prison done and the gang can't hear what go on from him, next thing, when the prison done or run remand, he feels safer behind bars than in the streets, which make him get even more reckless. So now, every time him bored, somebody dead. But let's not listen to me. Black Man and City Post have the luxury of complete safety. When them down road, them have to think long and hard about everything them do. When you're at jail, You put out hits for fun. The reason why the Corrections Act, me talk about a solid one actually makes sense and is effective, is necessary, is because them cannot just go in a man's cell and drag them out and clean it out. After them done, them have put the man back in a cell, and then the same link them there, the same water go bring this come, and everything continue. Until they have some form of legal framework where them can say, right, you are go over yesterday, go and sit down and look on wall till they're tired. No matter which country you want to use, if you look on Uncle Sam place, you have the regular prison them, where man go there and all kind of frolicking, go on and man having phone and can build all him TikTok too. But you talk about the high level criminals, the equivalent to our quote unquote 90 octanes and our main gang leaders. Them man they get sent to some place where them wish them dead. The Jamaican guy, Delroy Uzi, but they develop on him. You have levels to prison and levels to prisoners. In Uncle Sam place when you talk about maximum security facility. Man look pan wall till him start ask the water for do him a favor and just take in life. He can't do it no more. And so, Iron Man prison set up. It's a big holiday camp where you go network like a business trip you go on. So now, you are the gang leader or you are a high profile gang member of this gang from Kingston. You are a high profile gang member from this gang from Mobile, Hanover, Manchester, and all I want in the same place. And all I want they're on the same cell block, right next to each other. So now all I want we're gonna go out and a laugh and attack. Each one have on the gang them. I want to have information, we have the kerosene them, we have the inside source them. We can tell them about when Berylium trucker come, can tell them when time the brother come down from foreign and when we go draw 1-2 million. Them have all them source them. So they have intel, they have the manpower, and they have the experience. Why wouldn't they use it to deadly effect? For years, them sitting and watch man a jail a build network. And now in 2024, them will come tell me something that is as obvious as saying, did you know you can drown in the water? Well, no I didn't, but thanks for educating me. I appreciate it. Thank you, Captain Obvious. Them now fighting a crime, them too busy to push out them little PR nonsense. I tell them about social intervention. How social intervention in the street must work when time the real planning and sitting and going from jail and foreign. Think about it now. I just the foot soldier them then. What's the foot soldier them? Where Tesha there? Where is Tesha? Behind bars. Where is Black Man? Behind bars. The two main gang leaders for the last how much years in a Spanish town were behind bars, and Spanish town was still murder factory. Because you can lick down the 87 them, you can lock up the 87 them, but the real planning and organizing and funding are coming from jail and foreign. Black Man and City Post run that faction from behind bars. So much so that City Post only hear it from themselves, you know. That's the difference between people who listen for learn and listen for learn to try improve and people who just want entertainment. You heard on the Clansman tape, City Post them I get information in real time. At one point C4 I call them and I tell him and I drive. Alright, we are drive back at them, no. City Post says, alright, don't go that way then, don't make the girls stay, no. Real time. The JCF heard this, them know this because them have the tapes themselves. All the experts them see this, and none of them devise a way of to stop man in a prison from doing this. City Post was directing C4 and Muma them. They weren't directing him. How can that fly over the experts them head as City Post and Black Man are direct C4 them? Alright, park on so don't go too close, you know. Go and them the jail. If the Jamaican people really wanted results, they would get it. Clowns get a circus. Clowns don't build nations. Clowns get a circus, and clearly the people are too busy being clowns. If you wanted results, you would get it. If you demanded it from your leaders, you would get it. There's no more excuse in 2024. We know how gangs work now. We know gangs are organized. We know say them have 10 different revenue streams. We know say high-ranking gang members and some suffering youth I walk on the world for a slice of bread, that's why I'm killed. We know how this works. We know City Post and Black Man can direct murders in a real time. We know say the foreign than them are sending on gun and them have links to get them through WAF. We know this. Before it was baffling. It was baffling how so much gun reach in America. Gone on a Marchpen Road. What was the route? Now we know the route. We know everything and nothing is being done. Prime Minister Andrew Holness, aka the track star, aka the GPS boss, Asian Hombre, told you them have capabilities to track down blogger guy who diss him and him people them. But he cannot track down some man who sit down now and sell. They can intercept this and intercept that when they want to find out who diss them and who quote unquote defame them. But they cannot intercept nothing from jail. Murders, robberies, extortion, they cannot intercept it. Them have all these capabilities, but the capabilities are only capabilitying for people who call them out and diss them. Remember, Umbre said, catch man for sure. You say, yeah, so we can't catch you. Let you go, cause you're a little boy. That's how capable they are. I know all about the capabilities of the Jamaican security forces. I can tell you firsthand. Me not ask no blogger that. Or no police that. No police, even people in the police force. People in the JDF don't know what go on. They don't know the capabilities. Them small in this. Me can tell you exactly what them can do. Me can tell you exactly how. When I made the Precke Boy video, there was a part of me left out who don't want to hear how. Them really got Precke Boy. Me I talk about high level thing. So me man I tell me say them can't stop man in prison from do this and them can't intercept this and them can't that. It's rubbish. It's because they know the Jamaican people don't demand results. And just like if there's a woman you realize say you don't even have to give her no more than one position and she content, then we all waste time kill yourself for. If you have a woman and you realize you only have to give her one style and she's so content, multiple orgasms, she happy life, then we all waste time broke your back for. We all waste time broke your back for. That's what they realize. All we need, put on some treat, quote unquote, some social program that's quote unquote free, and then election time, big party and circus drive around and make be nice. That's how they capture the Jamaican people. They don't have to deliver no real results. Because people not asking them the questions, guy, you are capable of tracking down blogger guy who diss you. You have all these capabilities. Right? We know say you sign deal with man figure for high-tech software if you can do this and do that. Who ya use it pan? Who ya use it pan, guy? It certainly isn't the man name in a prison. It certainly isn't Clansman one other. It certainly isn't Tickman. Tickman aka the Michelin man right now. Living his best life. Living my best life. Ain't going back and forth with no blogger. That's Tickman right now. End of the day, winners win and losers ball. That's all Jamaicans every day, get up and ball. If you want to win, you don't win. If you could win, you don't win. We have to ask the question. Just like how me ask the question of the politicians. Is it them can't do it or them don't want to do it? Me ask the questions of the security forces. Is it them can't do it or them don't want to do it? Now me ask the questions of the people. We have to ask the questions from the Jamaican people, the Jamaican masses, the Jamaican electorate. Them can't pick leaders and then demand results from those leaders and get it. Or them don't want to do it. Me don't know what you tell me. I'm just a YouTuber trying to badmine some scammers, fight against some artists and make up things to get views. You tell me. Patreon Squad, big up on yourself. PIA, you don't know, more life. Ultra Squad, see you circling. Bless.